And it'll come out to the 25. Attempt at a return. Look out, he's got room. Got the first down and more. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. It's saying. Oh, they're after him. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that because that's pretty normal for them.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, two-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball. Fires toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I mean, does the start get any better for this defense? You force a third down, passing situation, great pass defense. Not only that, break on the football, make the interception, and take it all the way back to the house. The tone has been set in this ballgame.
Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. On the ground, it's Peoples. Good pickup on the ground there, giving 5 to the 16-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sayin. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. second down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. And there's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Wingo. And, boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. They just need a few more inches here on fourth down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. When the defense wins the down, they give it back up now to their offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Gonna let it fly. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Peoples. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
All right, great little run. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Spits it out to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Peoples. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
To the air on 1st down. Caught on the outside. It's Tate. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Finding open areas. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
To the air, it's Sayin. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to let it go. He's got it on the outside. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Caught behind the line. It's Wingo. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Bringing the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Release to the back. Touchdown, Longhorns! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the two-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Peoples. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Trying play action. Going for it all. Got it inside the 10. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. The give to the back. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. He lets one fly deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
Leaves it with the back. Across the 10, got it out to the 14. That's a gain of 5. The Buckeyes guys are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow.
Makes the catch down the right side. Off and running. Oh, nice. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the comeback is on.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dropping back, it's Manning. Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds a man on the right. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
Yeah, the defense is going to have their hands full. They're going to have to find a way to get this tight end doubled because in man coverage, he's just too much. Nobody right now is able to run with him. Big play there on the corner route. I think they're going to have to start giving him safety help.
Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Making side adjustments here. Wants to keep it in the air. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. They get to him as he throws. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Powers through the defender. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Pass play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Rushes on him. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Caught over the middle. It's Lockett. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Here's a heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw. It's Manning. Buys a little extra time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. But wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
And the Longhorns have pushed it inside the 20. On 3rd down, going up top. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding, pounding, pounding the strike zone.
That just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Reels it in the end zone. position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Longhorns will put total leather and we'll get started. Coming out with it, it's Randall. He stopped short of the 20 at the... And probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll try it again. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. And the Tigers moving quickly to the line. To the air, it's Klubnik. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. To the air on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
This defense talked about it. We want to set the tone. We don't want to give up big plays. First drive, the offense tries to accomplish that. This is a big play offense. Defense does a great job staying at home, staying disciplined, and getting the INT, creating some early momentum in this football game.
He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting a run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when you want to take advantage of that coverage. But the defense doing a really good job on the back end that time, being in position, forcing the incomplete.
He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at 13. The Longhorns come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Forced out of the pocket. Throwing, looking right. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Clemson jumps to the line. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Klubnik. Quickly complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Third down play from the gun. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Great place to start for this offense. He wants to change this route. They'll start this drive with a pass. On the run, still looking. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to to have to step up, and the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know, I'd just throw it again.
Wants to fire on second down. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Longhorns!
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Clemson is quick to the line. Off play action. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Going to take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
First down for the offense.
First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. To the air, it's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on fourth down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get it.
Looking to throw on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Sometimes there are careless interceptions and other times forced ones, and the defense forced that one.
They did. Nice nice job dialing up the pressure. Great job getting to the QB. So much athleticism on this defense. And moving forward, this offense is going to have to be really careful thinking about how they need to protect their quarterback to give him a chance.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Never a doubt. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback making checks. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And wings it incomplete.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup, but the defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
Back to pass, it's Manning. Fires to the big fella. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo. Going up top again. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Oh, better look out. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Longhorns back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout. Let's see.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground. Get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
Clemson, 3-6.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Pressure coming. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Clemson jumps to the line. Gonna sling it on second down. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
The short hands, it's Wingo. There he goes. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Texas.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Finds his man. It's Moore. At the 40, there he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
He'll take a shot. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. the century. That label does not get applied lightly, reserved for matchups like this. Number 1 versus number 2. And no matter where you live, what region of the country you hail from, which conference you root for, these games are the most compelling of them all. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. Slips through the line. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, no, no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll run it from the gun. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Got it behind the line. It's Rocket. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch him, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Snagged in the middle. It's Rocket. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
And making those big plays down the field. Texas. When you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make a catch.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's Manning. Oh, they're after him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they're aggressive on that 1st drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Going for the marker on the ground. And the Nittany Lions get it past the sticks. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down. Who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on 4th down.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. 1 back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on its way to a 1st down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for space, it's Allen. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. wideouts, no backs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Back to throw. It's Allard. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Penn State! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got him in the flat. Hits him with a stiff arm. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks one deep. Makes a grab on the shot. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quarterback making adjustments. Gonna look downfield again. Finds a little time. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
So now it's second and long. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Dances away. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. He'll take a deep shot here. Pulls it in on the left. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made
this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Fair catch, called for and made. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw. It's Manning. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Snags it down the right side. Drills him with the stiff arm. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He might want another play. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Longhorns in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Longhorns! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it. And now it's just going to be a passing game.
Back to pass, it's Allard. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes if you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, the ground game. Makes it past the marker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Runs through the tackle. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the
Defense playing a bail technique. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Aller. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Rolling on the run. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's McCutcheon. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Second down coming up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. The Longhorns racing to the line in a hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Sends it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Halted in the first down and more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time, throwing the incompletion.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Making side adjustments here. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got a man. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking downfield on first down. grabbed in the middle. It's Wingo. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
A shot toward the end zone. Fires and picked off. They'll bring him down at the 14-yard line, and that return of the interception has this offense with spectacular field position.
And it's frustrating because you go into half, and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Offense changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Manning. He fires a bullet to the right. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
We've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Unleashes it on the run. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Longhorns will hustle through the line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going for it all. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Texas! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14.
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball, and nice job catching the ball, and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
To the air, it's Aller. Grab near the sticks, it's Ross. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Singleton. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. The give to the single back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll try to run for it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? They'll move the wide receiver. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. They'll make the stop, but that first... the century. That label does not get applied lightly, reserved for matchups like this. Number 1 versus number 2. And no matter where you live, what region of the country you hail from, which conference you root for, these games are the most compelling of them all. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt. Return. Quarterback may change this route. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Out of the gun to give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO go. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
Shows him the stiff arm. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, why have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down?
Backed up now, here's second and long. Grab behind the line. It's Wingo. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Longhorns heading quickly to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you start the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Three tight ends in the formation on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. First and 10 from the 50. We'll give him a couple on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Penn State! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of score.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield. It's Manning. Now adjusting. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Wingo. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy...
Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Manning. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
He wants to change this route. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Here we go on 4th and goal, ground to cover. Looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some put.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Singleton. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Leaves it with the back. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Back to throw, it's Aller. Got a man, it's Singleton. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Nittany Lions want to move quickly. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab past the marker. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The give on the inside. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Nittany Lions line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Aller. Throws for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Looking to throw on 1st down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback making checks. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Lockett. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
To the air. It's Manning. Moving out of the pocket. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Buying some time. And he'll just get rid of that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
They've already gone for it a couple of times on fourth down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. Might be calling a hot route. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Manning. This time it's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Unloads quickly. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'll immediately call timeout. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the ground with the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation. Nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Trying to burn this defensive back. Hits him inside the 20, still going. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. The give to the tailback. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
To the air on first down. Under fire. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. It's a running room. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Motion from the wideout. Now they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Nittany Lions are on the move. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Floating away. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This has been a tight one. Third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Manning. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. They're going to run it. Find some fresh air. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Rush is on him. Got it in the middle, it's Lockett. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Shot play. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Manning. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Scrambling away. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that early Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got the 1st down and more. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
Well, there's a big run on offense, and guys, I don't think a defender even touched him anywhere near the line of scrimmage. That's how big that hole was.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Might as well give it to him again. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Hands it off. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
On the run, it's Singleton. Fighting off the defender. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock for the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he missed it. No good. After the miss here in the 4th quarter, still deadlocked.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it, and he misses again. I don't know how much more trust they'll have in him. Good weather, not a long kick, 2nd miss of the day. We might not see him again.
Back to pass, it's Manning. He'll take the deep shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Throwing right. Makes a connection. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The right play here is try to win it in regulation. Don't be too conservative. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Where he's just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
Looking left. Pulls it in. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Now improvising. Into the end zone. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. first order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Using his legs, it's Allen. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got the first down and still on his feet. Gets away from one, finds room. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. The holder will find a spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48-yarder and a chance to win it. Nestled just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.